Hi, hello, this is a routine that will last about 15 minutes. I just did it for you to exercise these days on holidays. Please forgive my appearance because it was at the end of the day. My hair is messy, even my t-shirt is the inside out, but I hope it will be something useful for you. Okay, so we will start, as you see, with the back completely straight and the legs bent. Your hands are going to be behind your legs and your back straight. So we are going to do half rolls. So you will curl the spine going 45 degrees, letting go the hands, seated straight. So hold the legs, curl the spine, roll down 45 degrees, let go the hands, engage the core muscles to come up and sit straight. So we repeat rolling down, let go the hands, breathing out through the mouth to come back and sitting straight. Curl the spine, roll only 45 degrees and really ensure the muscles are engaged to do the last one, that is this one. So curling the spine, let go the hands, breathe out to sit really nice and tall. So the next exercise is going to be on your back. So you roll down slowly until you put the back on the mat. Recover your legs to be bent. Bring one leg at a time, tabletop, before you have to ensure that you are completely in your neutral alignment. Once you are there, you bring the arms up to the ceiling and we are going to bring the head up. So chin to chest, come up as you lower the arms and then you come down, breathing. Ensure that every time that you come up, you are not tilting the pelvis, that you stay as neutral as possible. Breathe out to the mouth as you come up, breathe into the nose as you come down. Don't move the legs, keep the legs in the same position and just do the movements with the core muscles as you come up. You bring the legs into your chest for a little break. Let's come back with the legs tabletop and this time bring the arms behind your head. Bring the head up and let's bring one leg at a time down, keeping the angle of the legs. Breathe out as you come up, breathe in to bring the legs down. One leg at a time, breathe out to the nose, breathe out to the mouth, breathe into the nose. We do one more set, breathe in to go down and bring the head down and hold the legs again into your chest. Let's put the feet back on the floor and then you will just bring the hands to the mat to do the bridge. So you will flatten the lower back as you come up, breathing out. And then you come down, breathing in, lowering the spine one bone at a time. Breathe out to come up, really trying to articulate your spine as much as possible. Go only as high as you feel that you are sitting on your shoulder blades and try not to flare your ribs. This is going to be the last one. Bring the arms now up to the ceiling and we are going to take off one leg at a time as if you were walking. Try to keep the hips as even as possible. You have to engage the glute, the opposite leg, before you lift the leg. Really try to engage the abdominal muscles as you breathe out to the mouth. This is going to be the last set. And then once you are there, you bring the spine down one bone at a time, all the way down, and the arms go back to the floor. So let's bring the leg into your chest just to do the single leg straight. Extend the other leg, bring the head up, and we are going to change legs as you breathe in and breathe out. Do this movement with like a fluent movement, but really try to extend the leg completely and engage your abdominal muscles as you breathe out. Bring both legs, the head down, and we'll be doing the double leg stretch now. Extend the arms and the legs and circle the arms, bringing the head down. So breathe out to extend, circle the arms and hug the legs into your chest, bringing the head down. You can keep the head up if you want to, because that will also be a little bit more advanced, but only you have neck pain, you can lower the head every time that you hug the legs into your chest. This is going to be the last one and you will hold it for a second. Hold the legs into your chest. Lower the legs back into the mat. Open the arms to the side and let go the hips to one side. And recover the legs. And as you move the legs, move the head to the opposite side to do a little bit of a stretch. Recover both legs back to the center. And now you are just going to roll onto your tummy to work the back of your body. So extend the legs completely and they should be parallel, the hands one on the top of the other one and your forehead on the top of the hands. Then we're going to lift one leg at a time, trying to elongate the leg as much as you can, scooping the tummy to lift the legs. Breathing out to lift, breathe in to lower, breathe out to lift, more like reaching away from you with that leg, and try to keep the hip bones on the mat and scooping your tummy to protect your lower back. Breathe out to lift and lower, and lift and lower, and breathe out to lift and lower. So now let's open the arms to the side and we'll be doing the deadlift. Hold the arms next to your hips and bring the spine up, thinking about using all those muscles on the side of your spine as you come up. Also imagine that you are reaching away with those hands and squeezing the shoulder blades. That will help you to do the movement. So breathe out to the mouth as you come up and breathe into the nose as you come down. And now we'll put the arms on the side and we are going to do lifting the spine, the arm and the opposite leg, one at a time. So breathe out to lift, breathe in to lower. Breathe out to lift and breathe in to lower. Try to lift both sides of the shoulders evenly and try to go as high as possible. Breathe out to lift and breathe in to lower, and breathe out to lift and breathe in to lower. So now we are just going to go to your elbows to do the single leg kick. You will flex the foot, point and flex to lower the leg, and then you change flexing, pointing, flexing and lower, and kick, kick, kick and lower, and kick, kick, kick and lower, and kick, kick, kick and lower. Kick 1, 2 and 3 and flex, point, flex and lower. 1, 2, 3 and lower, and 1, 2, 3 and lower. This is the last one. Now we're going to go to the side. Roll onto your side. Find your alignment with the ribs up and with the tummy engaged and the ribs in. The arm under your head to have one line from the head all the way to your middle legs. Let's bring the upper leg extended and you are just going to do lifting the leg and lower without collapsing the ribs, and really try to imagine that you are kind of stretching a band. The arm, as you see, is facing up to the ceiling, and let's try to engage the leg completely. We do now little pulses, breathe in and breathe out, in and out, breathe in and breathe out, and in and out, and breathe in and breathe out. Now you will do the circles, breathing into the nose, breathing out to the mouth as you circle. Try not to move the hips, elongate the leg and engage all the muscles. Then you are going to reverse those circles. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out those circles. And breathing in and breathing out. Bend the leg and let's now open and close. Breathe out to open and close and open and close. Open and close and open and close. Imagine that you're stretching a band as you open and then you are closing the leg. And at the end you will do little pulses, trying to not rotate the pelvis. And then you close the leg and we are just going to sit up in the mermaid position to stretch to one side and then bringing the arm and the elbow to the floor to stretch on the other side. Now we are going to swing the legs to do the other side, the same exercises. Lying on your side with the ribs up, bending the elbow, the head along with the rest of the spine, the arm up to the ceiling. Extend the upper leg, flex the foot, and then you go up, breathing out, and down, breathing in. Breathe out to lift, breathe in to lower, breathe out to lift and lower, and up and down, and lift and lower. And imagine that you're stretching about now, little pulses. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Point the foot and we'll do the circles. Try not to move the hips as you do the circle, and try to engage every single muscle of your leg. Then you reverse the movement. Remember, the hips are not moving and the ribs are up. Then we'll be stopping the movement to bend the legs and do the clamps. So you open the legs wide and close. Imagine that you're stretching a band and squeezing a ball. The movement is being done quick, but really try to keep the rest of the body aligned and engage your core every time that you do the movement. Then we do the little pulses at the end. And then we close the legs. So let's go to the mermaid position, doing stretching to the opposite side, and then put the hand on the floor and reaching to the other side. And then you will get recovered, sitting again to roll down into your back, and you will hold the leg into your chest and the other leg for a little bit of a stretch. We extend the leg, and we are just going to hold the leg to do the glute stretch. So one leg goes on the top of the other one. The leg that is you hold into your hands is the one that is moving the leg that we are stretching. Breathe out every time that you press in, and breathe in to release. Then you change legs, hold the other leg, bring this one on the top of the quads, and then just press and release, press and release. And breathe out to press and release, and press and release. Put both feet back on the floor, but keep the leg crossed to stretch your IT band. So you first push the legs to one side, and then when you come back, change legs. The one on the top is the one leading the movement. Sorry, the one leading the movement is the one at the bottom. So this time you go now to the opposite side. And then you recover your legs, go to your side, and let's sit to do a little bit of spine rotations. So you sit straight, extend the arms to the side, and we are just going to twist to one side and to the other one, thinking about using your spine as an axis, using the muscles on the side of your waist, your obliques, keeping the shoulders down and the hips on the mat to actually do the movement from the upper body, rather than keep moving the hips as well. Breathing into the nose and breathing out to the mouth as you twist that spine. Now you do circles with the shoulders and reverse the circles. Let's now go again to your back, and then we are going to do the rolling like a ball. So hold the legs, and then you roll, breathing in, and then you come back, breathing out. Breathe in to roll, and breathe out to come back. Breathe in to roll, and breathe out to return. Really try to keep the same distance between your feet and your glutes, and between your shoulders and your knees. Try to use the abdominal muscles to come back rather than the hands. And at the end, you just hold it, letting go the legs, just to hold the position and find your balance and engage in your core. Place the feet on the floor, open the legs, and just bring the head closer to your feet to stretch your back. Then we are now going to sit stretch to do the spine stretch. If you can sit with the legs straight completely, you do it. If not, you just bend it to actually mobilize the spine, keeping the shoulders away from the ears. So really imagine that you are moving away from that imaginary wall, first with the upper part of the spine, and then you come back from the bottom, sitting as straight as possible. When you go forward, imagine that someone is pulling your arms, but don't allow the shoulders to come up. Keep the legs extended and the feet flexed to feel as well stretching the back of your legs. So you just go breathing out, and then you come back, and breathe out to go away. Breathe in to come back. In the last one, you lower the hands and just bring the head close to your legs, hold the legs, and try to go as slow as you can to actually now stretch the spine and the back of your legs. Breathing in and breathing out. Let's get recovered. And now we are going to go to the all fours. So find the alignment, the knees under the hips and the hands under the shoulders. Scoop your tummy and keep the head as much as aligned as you can with the spine. Extend one leg, and let's lift that leg and extend the opposite arm. And you will hold the position, trying to find your balance and keep the tummy scooped. Change legs, and then you extend the other leg, engage the core to lift that leg, and let go the arm and just hold it for a second and then you come back. We are going to again extend the leg and the arm, but this time we are just going to bend, kind of do little pulses to lift the leg, breathing out and breathing in. Here be aware that you don't want to change the shape of the spine. Only the leg is moving and you should feel that one in the glute. So little pulses without compensating with the spine. Keep the tummy scooped and keep breathing out to the mouth as you do the movement. We are going to do cat stretch now, just rounding your spine and arching. Round the spine and go arch. And round your spine and arch. And round the spine and arch. And then sit on your heels for a tiny rest. Put the hands behind you just to stretch those arms. And we are almost finishing. Let's start doing some sort of stretches now. Let's come up. And now we are just going to sit with the legs crossed. And let's now do big circles with the shoulders. Breathing into the nose, breathing out to the mouth. And let's reverse those circles. Breathing in and breathing out. Let's take some breaths. So you will just put the hands against your legs, and then as you press the legs into the legs, the hands are into the legs, you arch your back, and then you round your spine. So chest out as you press the legs in, and round your spine as you release the hands. So breathe out to open your chest and round your spine. And this is going to be the last one. Just take some breaths, breathing into the nose, breathing out to the mouth, breathe into the nose, and breathe out to the mouth. And we finished this class. It was a short one, but I hope it was good for you. And maybe you will need to repeat it to get the rhythm, because it was a little bit fast, but it's just for you just to have something to do quickly. I have another video that is with some stretches. You can put it together and you will have a longer class. Bye! And we do two more, round the spine and arch. So you go 1, 2, and 3 kicks and lower.